What's poppin'? Welcome back to Midwest World. You see what's on the screen here. We finally on some good. I'm gonna say decent similarities. Let me say decent, right? So this is truck driver. Let me see my save here. Yeah. So I'm not about to sit here and start a new one. We just gonna continue where I left off. You see, the last time I played this was 2023. So you know what I'm saying? Like I got 19 hours in on it. So uh hey, I'm gonna have to get refreshed with the controls and everything, but I'm not starting this over. You know what I mean? So we just gonna play a little bit of what I got already saved and things like that. Now I did get the sequel to this, The American Dream. So we're gonna start that fresh. I actually might make a playlist of that one, but we gonna continue where I left off at. I need to get fuel and everything. Hold on. Okay, start the truck like that. You see the level of this is so much more smoother and better. I like to play in the I usually like to play in the cab and everything, but we're gonna switch the camera for the review. I mean, not for the review, what I'm talking about, for the gameplay. I gotta remember how to change the doggone camera. That's what happens when you don't play something for a while. I gotta go to the controls and all that. Let's see. Camera. Oh, there we go. You gotta click it. I would have never figured that out. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so a lot better. I mean, a whole lot better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's not perfect, but man, the level of this is so much more better. I mean, I probably should start playing with this camera. You got the mirrors to the side and everything like that. I played on the inside, so let's see. Where am I gonna go? Let's see. Hold on. Let me hit the map real quick. Let me see where I'm at with it. That's where I started. That's like, that's who you start with, Westerhaven. You know what I mean? So, I do stuff for him sometimes, you know what I mean? Now still, but I maxed him out pretty much. Let's see, missions. Yeah, let's do missions. Active missions. Who am I gonna go to, man? That's crazy. We could do him. We could do the construction. Yeah, I could do that right there. So let's go here with it. I probably gotta turn it around. Shoot. Yeah, but this game is fire though. This here, I really do enjoy this game, and I have it for the Switch. The Switch, it runs great. I'm quite sure it runs even better on the Switch too. I just didn't pick it up. I didn't play it yet for the Switch too, but I know it runs good. It runs good on the regular Switch. This game is fire. 100%, like 100% fire, straight heat. You know what I mean? I love this game. This is the best simulator I've played so far. Now I know on the PC you got straight flames on the PC and things like that, but this is the best one I done played. I done went the wrong way and everything. I'm over here. I guess it's rerouting me another way, so that's good. But I done went. But that happens. Honestly, that happens in real life. You miss the turn and all that. You got to go all the way around. You can't U-turn in no truck, dog. You can get away with that in the car. You can't get away with that in the truck. All right, so I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to turn around because it's not gonna reroute me. So let me go here with it. Oops. We're gonna turn around. Yeah, this game is buttery smooth. Even if you say, oh, this ain't, the controls are so smooth, and it's the same thing I say. I'm gonna go in here and turn around. It's the same thing I say like in when you talk about Madden and all this type of stuff and how you hate Madden and all that. Yeah, that's fine. You can hate Madden. You can hate 2K. But when you have other games out there and you see the quality compared to those, you were like, oh, okay, I see now. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing with games like this. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this game is whatever. But then when you play like those simulators that I just played on the Switch, you're gonna be like, oh no, this game feels like a dream compared to that. So, but yeah, this game is pretty tight. I have not played American Dream yet. That has a story attached to it, so I don't know why. Is something downloading? Hold on, is something downloading or something? Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Usually when it's doing that, something is downloading. I don't know, whatever. You ain't gonna worry about that. I know I got 6 updates. I got an update. That's probably what's doing that, so my bad on that, y'all. It's probably the updates and stuff that I gotta push through, man. But I just didn't feel like pushing it through yet. You know what I mean? So turn them headlights on. Brights, I'm wilding. We'll be alright with the brights. My man's got he gotta get some sleep. You know what I'm saying? But the good thing is you can go and rest while you got the load. So you can go ahead and rest while you got the load and things like that. So you be like, fuel that. I need to do all that. So this is cargo. Okay, cool. Yeah, you get this is so much more. Like I said, this is such more more advanced than the other. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Turn this down a little bit. Where the trailer at? First of all, talking about attach the trailer to your truck. He said he's gonna he gonna send it to my map. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. So where the truck at though? That's where the trailer is. It? Oh, it's over here. I'm wilding heavy. I'm like, where the trailer at? All right. So how am I supposed to get over there? I can't get over there through there. Am I able to? This is not gonna open. Why in the F am I supposed to get in there, dog? So I'm going to have to see if I can push through this. Probably shouldn't do that because it's gonna cause damage. Oh, that's a glitch. Oh, that's a glitch. I didn't. Hey, that's a glitch right there. You notice there's a glitch. These games have glitches. Okay, these games clearly have glitches because there's no way I should look at that. Okay, that's crazy. That's a glitch. That's a bug right there. I gotta address that. I don't know if they're gonna do it now, so they got like a newer game out and stuff. But that's interesting right there. Well, I'm slipping. I'm slipping. I play this one better in the dash. I'm not gonna lie. I play this better in the dash. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. But we got it now. We got it now. And you gotta be careful when you do this because you can damage your truck as well doing like this. You know what I mean? If you bump into it too hard, that causes damage. I don't know what in the F that is. You know how that glitches like that. You know they got to address that. But hey, it is what it is. But like I said, the controls here, buttery smooth. Butter. I mean butter. The little hitches you've seen, it's cause this stuff probably downloaded in the background. I be having them auto downloads on, you know what I'm saying? Even if I don't push it through, sometimes it just start, man. I gotta check my settings, you know what I mean? But when stuff is downloading, you know what I mean, it'll mess with it a little bit, especially if I'm playing it on the actual hard drive. It ain't got dark in the mug, dog. That's crazy. Yeah, they need to come out with the American Dream. I don't know how well that one did. I know this. I don't know how well this one had to have done pretty decent for it to get a sequel. Let's see, it had to have did pretty decent. Oh, hold on. Ooh, hold on. It had to have done pretty well for it to get a sequel. It had to have because I don't think they would have came out with the American Dream if it didn't do well. You know what I'm saying? If this one didn't do well, so. But I definitely got to get some rest on with my driver because if you don't get rest, he start dozing off. You know what I'm saying? Boy, come on, can you speed up? Please, like, you know what I mean? Can you please speed up? My goodness. Now this game right here is the one I definitely listen to my music. That's why you don't hear the music when I listen to my music, listen to albums when I do this. I mean, it's definitely a soothing game for me. A game like this is soothing. You know what I mean? So it's definitely one of those decompression style of games for me, at least for me. You know, that may not be the case for everyone. You know what I mean? But this is a decompression style kind of game when I play stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? And then it just keep I guess everything fresh in the mind when I'm playing games like this, as far as driving semis and things like that. You know what I mean? It keeps everything fresh in the mind. You know what I'm saying? This cat, you know what? Nah, we ain't doing this. We ain't doing this. You tripping. We ain't doing this. Gonna have me really like doze off out here, you know what I mean? I gotta get to a rest stop, man, like immediately, like ASAP, you know what I'm saying? So I have to get to one. I have to get to one because you'll fail the mission. Yeah, this hitching is getting on my nerves, man. My fault, y'all. I probably should have just downloaded that stuff, man, and not have had it sitting like that. And then I'm playing on an actual shoot, terrible. And I'm actually playing on the a hard drive, so and the older hard drive. So it's about time for you to probably get new hard drives anyway. No, I'm not playing on the SSD. I'm playing on the straight standard hard drive. So games don't run as great on those anyway. You know, and you notice the difference when you play on the SSD versus a hard drive. You do notice the difference. And these hard drives I got is pretty old actually, so. I shouldn't be driving this way. They haven't docked no points in there or docked no money for me yet, but I gotta hurry up and get to rest. Hold on, man. Let me see if there's hold on, oops. I gotta get to a rest stop because my man's just drifting. He about to start drifting, man. Let me see where I'm at. I'm here. Oh yeah, right there. Immediate ASAP. And you got the gas right there too. Perfect. It's like right on the way too. That's definitely okay. That's definitely what I need right there. Right in handy. Oh man, that's perfect. Man, that's perfect. That's perfect. Right over there ASAP. Then I'm gonna get some gas. Cause I know for a fact I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it at all. Yes, sleep. Yes, there we go. There we go. We here. Need that. Trust me, you have to do it. You got to go to sleep, even if you don't want to. Even if you don't want to. I should start playing with this camera. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I actually like playing with this camera. I didn't at first. I tried to have it as realistic as possible. I do like playing with this camera. I'm not gonna lie to you. I must have to get off. Yeah, I do. I'm about to say I must have to get off on the exit or something. This is such way better than those other sims. No knock to those other sims, but this so much more better. I mean, on a whole nother level. Whole nother level. It's a bumpy ride in the truck, honestly. It's worse than a straight truck. It's probably better than a semi. Straight truck, you bouncing all over the place. Alright. Park this bad boy over there. Ooh. Let's see. How I want to do this. How I want to approach this. Let me see something. Let me try something. I'm about to try something, y'all. I'm about to try something real quick. I'm loving how they show that trailer in that rear view. That's very realistic. Let me see if I can spin it like this. Let me go here with it. You know what I mean? Go here with it. Okay. Straighten it out. All right, all right, all right. Now we gonna try this. We gonna do something. We gonna angle it. So let me see. You might. No, go this way. Yeah, right here. Okay, we're gonna angle it here. Okay, now we about to cut it. Now we about to cut it. Okay. Whoa. Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to do a little something. Oh no, I want to jackknife. Hold on, I'm trying to do a little something. Trying to do a little something here. All right. No, I'm cutting the wheel the wrong way. That's my problem. My fault. I'm cutting the wheel the wrong way. Okay. Trying to do like a little maneuver here. Okay, there we go. 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 Yeah, yeah. Now we cut it. Now we cut it. Put some gas. Put some gas on it a little bit. There we go. 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 Right there. Get it right up in there. Let me straighten it out a little bit. Let me go ahead and straighten that thing out right quick. You know what I'm saying? All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on. Oh. Okay. There we go. I mean, I made it more difficult than I needed to be, but I wanted to see if I could do a little something. There it is. There it is. Can I get the 100? Hold on. Let me get that 100. There we go. There we go. I want the 100. There we go. There we go. Oh, man. I want that 100. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Bang. There it is. So this is Truck Driver on the Xbox One. Game is, listen, I do like this game, man. You know, it's a lot better of a simulator than you can say. I don't know why they always ask that. You know what I mean? They did not start asking that initially. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that right now. They didn't initially start asking that, so I don't know why they was asking that. But obviously, they want you to get feedback. But this game is fire. I do like this game. It's not everybody's cup of tea. It could probably be boring to some, but if you listen to music and rock out, it's smooth. You know what I'm saying? There might be a segment. My wife, she said she want to try out this, and so she want me to teach her how to do this. So you might see a surprise segment with my wife trying to do the truck driving. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this game is straight, man. So this is Truck Driver. We gonna hit the American Dream, you know what I mean, and we gonna see what that's about. That's a story mode, so that might be a playlist, you know what I'm saying? So, I might create a playlist for that, you know what I mean? So, that's probably a playthrough, man. But this game is fire, you know what I mean? In my opinion, it is. You know, some, like I said, some may not think so, and that's fine. It's not perfect, but out of all the simulators I played, this is the better one so far. It might change when I put in American Dream because I have not played that yet, and I had it for like 2.5, 3 weeks now. You know what I mean? So make sure you like, subscribe, share the content. Greatly appreciate it from everybody. Peace.